What's going on, guys? This is Ramakrishnan here. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and definitely ring the notification bell while you're there so you guys can stay up to date on all future uploads. 2019 is going to be a really exciting year in gaming. I think there's a lot of huge games coming out, big and small, across all platforms that I'm excited for. So I have some big plans on covering these latest titles, giving my input on what I'm excited for, what I think is the most interesting, and what games that I plan to be playing the most and hopefully will love the most in 2019. So right now, this is a series that you're checking out where I will be doing predictions on all of the biggest gaming publishers. Now, I shouldn't say all of them because there are just plenty of publishers out there, but I plan to give you guys my input on what I feel like could happen in 2019 for several different publishers. Of course, you've got Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, but some others as well. So wherever you are in this series, feel free to definitely check out the description so you guys can check out the other ones, because I'm going to have this in a playlist and you guys can watch all the different videos where I give you just a few predictions on what I think might be happening in 2019. Whether we're talking about a release date confirmed for a game that is scheduled for 2019 release right now, or an announcement for a later game, or possibly even a console announcement or a tease for next gen, of course, there are many things that could happen. So that is what we're going to do right now. We're going to look ahead, and of course, this is just predictions, so I know nothing. So without further ado, guys, let's dive right in. Here's some of my predictions for the biggest publishers in 2019. Gears 5 is a return once more to the new faces of the franchise. Microsoft's reveal trailer for Gears 5 began with a fake out, of course, but then not only was the cinematic trailer provided, but gameplay was as well. More than a few minutes of it too. Gears 5 is scheduled right now to be out in 2019, and I am absolutely sure of that happening. My prediction is it drops on Friday, October 25th. And in the lead up, Microsoft will certainly be giving a large focus to it for its gameplay and story details at E3, showing off even some more of it prior.
Something's happening to me. For months now, I've been having these dreams. Nightmares. But I think they were messages.
Ori and the Blind Forest is a Metroidvania platformer with absolute praise and delight, so its sequel is highly anticipated. It sure has been for some time, seeing as by now, it's almost hard to believe that Ori and the Will of the Wisps is both not out yet and without a release date. Ori's sequel will surely be releasing this year though. I think that we'll be getting it post E3, giving the event a chance to show one more notable trailer to finish with the release date of Friday, September 20th. Crackdown 3 is somehow about to be upon us. Unbelievably, the action game has a release date so close that there's no way it gets delayed anymore. I have no doubt that it is going to be dropping when it's planned to, but post-February launch is where my prediction really comes into play. I believe that first of all, Crackdown 3 is going to be a good game that gets scores of say 7 or so out of 10 across the board. I also predict that it will be the center of attention for finally releasing, at least for a little while, but then will be losing its momentum quite quickly, with the conversation not even being about Crackdown 3 at all by the end of 2019, unfortunately having us all forget it even released.
Motherfucker. They killed the power around the world. We're gonna light it back up because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent.
Whether or not Halo Infinite is going to be an Xbox One title or a launch title for a new generation of consoles is obviously up in the air right now. At E3 2018, the opening trailer for the sequel, a beautiful cinematic trailer, was more or less a tech demo, or showing off a new engine. So does Halo Infinite release this year? Definitely not. I believe that we will see some actual story content in a small CG trailer this E3, but gameplay will not be even more than just slightly teased. My prediction is Halo Infinite is implied greatly to be a next generation game by the end of this year. The next Xbox console has been codenamed Scarlet and rumored heavily, Whether or not the next generation of consoles is coming out in 2019 is really anyone's guess as of now, but I believe that we're not going to get it even confirmed until, at the earliest, the end of this year. The next generation console will be teased more at shows like E3 though. I believe that we're going to be getting some glimpses at new Xbox exclusives, or should I say first party titles, that will not have any official confirmation of their platform, once more with heavy implications of them being next gen.
I'm proud to introduce the creation of a brand new Microsoft studio, The Initiative. Led by Daryl Gallagher, a visionary storyteller who has worked across some of the most iconic franchises for over 20 years.
And those are my predictions for what Microsoft will be doing in the gaming industry in 2019. I think that the publisher has big things ahead of them. 2018 was not full of great software lineups, but it was full of great power moves. The industry is moving forward for Microsoft. I think that they're being forward thinking, and I'm excited for what 2019 brings us. I hope that Gears 5 is fantastic. I hope that Crackdown 3 does turn out good, and I hope that they get out some awesome new IP and single player stuff that people are kind of asking for, and I hope that they give us a reason to believe in them for the next generation of consoles. But what do you guys think? What do you want to see from Microsoft? But of course, more importantly, what do you think they're gonna do? Let me know all your predictions in the comments below. If you guys like this video, feel free to give me a like and subscribe if you are new around here, if this content seems interesting to you. And if you guys enjoyed it, well, there's a lot more coming your way. This is a whole series, so stay tuned for a bunch of more predictions. I hope that you're enjoying this series as much as I am. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time.